Every government wants electric cars. Every manufacturer wants a battery factory. Almost every climate plan assumes petrol vehicles will eventually be replaced. But you cannot build an electric future with promises and charging stations. You need battery-grade lithium, and most countries cannot produce it themselves. That has created a global bottleneck around three nations: Australia, Chile, and China. Together, they produced roughly 72% of the world's reported lithium in 2025. Australia controls the fastest route out of the ground. Chile possesses some of the richest lithium brines. China built the industrial machine that turns raw material into batteries. You may have heard that 2026 is the year the world runs out of lithium. That isn't true.
The market currently has substantial supply. The real problem is that lithium must arrive in the correct chemical form at extreme purity exactly when factories need it. A car company cannot pour lithium-bearing rocks into a vehicle. That is like buying wheat because your bakery needs bread. The International Energy Agency expects demand to keep climbing, while announced projects may fail to meet demand during the 2030s. So 2026 is not the year lithium disappears. It is the year manufacturers are realizing how dangerously concentrated the supply chain has become. Australia is the world's largest lithium producer. Most of its lithium comes from hard rock minerals such as spodumene. Mining companies blast the rock, crush it, and separate the lithium-rich concentrate.
It is fast, but demands huge machinery, energy, and further processing. Chile uses a completely different method. Beneath the Atacama Desert is salty underground water called brine. Companies pump it into enormous ponds where the desert sun gradually removes the water. Months later, a concentrated chemical mixture remains. From above, the turquoise ponds resemble luxury swimming pools. Unfortunately, this is the world's driest non-polar desert. Nobody is swimming. The process raises serious concerns about fragile water systems and nearby communities. Here is an important correction. The famous lithium triangle is Chile, Argentina, and Bolivia, not Australia, Chile, and China. Our three matter because they dominate different stages. But mining alone does not decide who controls the industry. Processing does.
Raw concentrate and brine must be purified into compounds such as lithium carbonate or lithium hydroxide. Battery manufacturers require astonishing consistency. Tiny impurities can reduce performance, shorten battery life, or create safety problems. China spent more than a decade building this ecosystem: chemical processing, cathodes, anodes, battery cells, packs, and electric vehicles, often within tightly connected industrial regions. China does not own every lithium mine. It controls something more useful: much of what happens after mining. China is the leading refiner for most critical energy minerals and controls approximately 80% of lithium-ion battery supply chain manufacturing capacity. Australia supplies the rock. Chile supplies the brine. China built the kitchen.
If you enjoy discovering the systems controlling everyday technology, like, share, and subscribe for more stories hiding behind the headlines. Traditional car makers built their power around engines. Electric vehicles rearrange that hierarchy because the battery is usually the vehicle's most valuable component. If a manufacturer cannot secure cells or processed material, its assembly line can stop, even with thousands of workers and a famous badge. Traditional manufacturers will not become obsolete overnight, but they can become dependent customers. That is why automakers and technology companies are investing directly in mines, battery partnerships, and processing facilities. They want material before it reaches the open market. The nightmare is not three governments secretly choosing tomorrow's price. It is simpler. A mine closes.
A refinery fails. A government restricts exports. Prices jump. Deliveries arrive late. And a multi-billion-dollar vehicle factory has nothing to install beneath the floor. Could lithium producers create something resembling OPEC? They may coordinate investment or policy, but lithium is not oil. It is not burned once and lost forever. It can be recovered from old batteries and recycled. New projects are appearing worldwide. Direct lithium extraction could reduce evaporation ponds, although it must still prove itself at commercial scale. Sodium-ion batteries could reduce lithium demand, but in 2026, their manufacturing remains tiny beside lithium-ion and is also concentrated in China. Solid-state batteries promise greater range and safety, but they have not yet demonstrated mass production at the necessary scale.
So the energy transition remains a race of innovation, but it is also becoming a race of inventory. The electric car battle may look like Tesla versus Toyota, Volkswagen versus BYD, or America versus China. Underneath every badge is a quieter contest between mines, chemical plants, and battery factories. Australia supplies the rock, Chile supplies the brine, China built the machine, and countries that fail to build the missing pieces may discover that owning the car factory no longer means controlling the car.